Okay, so now we're setting up for a Lambda Well Stocked badge run. We got everybody in, and it's going to run very similarly to the last one, except we're going to go the other direction to the other set of elevators. And that's what I just told everybody, that when we go inside, we're going to go to the left this time, and you're going to give me all of the pacification grenades that you get out of this. So now we're just waiting for everybody to join. Again, I have this sped up to 175%, so just so that we can get on through it and see how it's done. Some people like to make the audience wait. There we go. So just like before, we're just going to jump over the wall here, go straight into courtyard area or base area, whatever you want to call it here. We have to take out 60 IDF. So just like before, um, I'm going in through here, and you can see the star got passed to somebody else. I get it back eventually, but um, it doesn't matter so much on the antacid or well-stocked run, but it does matter on the next run that we'll do for looter and synchronized. Um, but again, I'm just keeping an eye on that IDF defeat count up there. Once it gets up around 50, I think I go up here and do something, and then I'm going to run back. I'd like to be the first one in through the door, and I'm going to try and go over here by the hallway that we're going to end up going down. And I'm going to tell everybody, look for me, look for me. Elevators are behind me. And then as I start to see him go down, I will get ready to give this message that says, everybody go behind me here. And I'm going to keep an eye on the other set of elevators. Usually people won't go to it for this one, but it's a possibility. So once I saw everybody head this way, we're good. So again, there are maps for this that you
Alert.
can look up. I just
The
kind of
antacid
learned the
already
path
doing well stocked now.
myself, and this works for me. However you choose to do it, and it works for you, that's all good. So long as you get all 10 of these weapons caches that you see us targeting. This one is always a pain to get because this room, the bad guys will jam up the doors and you can't go through them. So sometimes I have to use fold space in here to pull them into the middle of the room so that I can get out the door. I didn't have to in this case. I have a quick little targeting menu that I can hit T and pull up and target certain things like weapon caches and stuff. Okay, now this one falls. My goal here is to be facing north because that'll put me right up against the gate. Go out. I like to in-can the league out here because that door can be frustrating to work with. Then I'm going to ask everybody to give me their pacification grenades. Now, just like before, some people will be confused how to do that. Um, they can drag and drop it onto you, or they can get up near you, target you, right click on it and say give to. But I get real nervous on this one. People won't use the acids, but they definitely will use the pacification grenade. So I want to make sure I want to get all those. And if I don't get them, I'm telling everybody do not use that. So from here, we just get set up for the cutscene, and I'm telling people, I'm confirming I've got all of the pacification grenades. We're going to pull lore pets out after the cutscene. Everybody can have fun during this part here. Can't wait for tomorrow because I get better looking every day. People who talk during cutscenes are annoying. So just like before, pull out the lore pets, target Marauder. He is going to jump around between four different spots, the four different corners of this area. I'm going to try real hard not to die right off the bat this time like I did last time. Let's see where he jumps first this time. I think he goes over by the containment chamber this time right off the bat. But again, I'm going to put him on follow here at some point so I know which direction he goes because you can kind of lose him in the sun. Okay, he goes over here. Again, he's jumping at 80, 60, 40, and 20. So those are the points to look for. Okay, so he's about to jump again. Always back off when he's about to Nova Fist. Okay. Yeah, I thought he was going to that corner, but he wasn't. So I gave the message too early. We're in a different corner. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing here. Every time he does a Nova Fist, that's a great time to drop an area of effect heal on everybody. He's, okay, now he's jumping over to that other side. Like I say, boy, when you make that big of a jump, it would really be tempting to use your incandescence there. But I'd hang on to it because once you get to that corner with the containment chamber, you may find that you need that. So here again, we're going to see once he gets down to about 25, he'll plateau for a bit. I think we have a lot of deaths going on through here too on this particular run that makes this a little more difficult than others. And I am keeping an eye out for just, does anybody run around the corner over there to that weapons cache? Because we don't want them to destroy that. But generally, people don't. And usually, Marauder stays right here or just down a little bit further, closer to that, but not really near it like he will on the other side of this. Like I say, once he hits 25%, that's a good time to, if you're kinetic, to be doing fulcrum shift and other stuff like that off of them. You're not going to do a lot of damage anyway. You're just kind of holding them there. You can see he jumped up to 30 again. And he's got all those uh, buffs and protections up. You can tell if somebody's used a grenade. Maybe you didn't get all 10. You can tell because it'll say Marauder pacified, but you'll also see that middle red bar up there go down to 0 for a bit. I've got in my signature how you can look up who used the pacification grenade just in case you think it might be um, somebody trolling you. Okay, so here he goes over to here. I've already kind of warned everybody. Let's back off, let him come on out. If everybody crowds around him, the taunter just can't dislodge him. So they did a good job on that. And now it's just a matter of finishing him off. We want to be sure not to break that containment chamber that we saw back there. And again, like what I said before, I'll ask after we get done who got the badge. And so long as at least one person got the badge who didn't have it before, well, then everybody should have got it. Then I'll move on to the next one. I always like to start with antacid first because that gets people in the habit of passing you the temps that they get. And uh, this one can be dangerous because people are used to doing speed lambdas and using those grenades. So if you start with an antacid run, uh, it kind of breaks some of that habit. And there we go. So that is well stocked. Then the only other run that you need to do, and you can do both of these badges in the same run, is synchronized and looter. And so I'll show you how to do that next.